Well, folks, we survived 2025 in Texas, which means it's time for the Year in Review, also known as How Did the State Not Catch Fire? If you were hoping that the legislature fixed boring stuff like the grid, property taxes, insurance, rural hospitals, or water, bad news. Because here in Texas, 2025 wasn't about governance, it was about performance art. Texas spent the year trapped in a political escape room where every door said, relax, we're just defending freedom, but none of them led to solutions. Republicans weren't fighting Democrats, they were fighting each other. The GOP's one-party controls somehow produced a family feud, while real issues waited quietly in the corner like, hey, grid, water, anyone? Then came mid-decade redistricting. Not after a census, not because of population shifts, but because the math was getting inconvenient. Texas didn't redraw maps, it picked a bar fight with the whole country, and lawsuits lined up like Buc-ee's bathrooms on a holiday weekend. The culture war zombies came back too, choreographed like a Michael Jackson video. 10 Commandments in classroom, courts blocked it. $1 billion voucher program dressed up as free markets. More bans nobody asked for while property taxes stayed brutal. And personal liberty? Dan Patrick tried banning THC because nothing screams small government like being terrified of a plant. The state pushed a politically favored school club like a mob enforcer, and fear baiting around a mosque actually replaced facts. Here's the truth. 2025 wasn't left versus right. It was power versus accountability. Texas doesn't suffer from a lack of authority. It suffers from a lack of restraint. The grid's still fragile as we enter the most difficult part of winter here in Texas. Taxes are still high and insurance is still exploding. But hey, at least the culture war stayed fed. Texas doesn't need louder politicians. It needs boring ones, the kind who govern instead of grandstand, because liberty isn't loud and freedom doesn't need rodeo clowns.